What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we've got a what's in the bag. I wanted to do this because I've been getting some comments about what kind of clubs I play, if they're lengthened, if they're standard, the shafts, all that. I also think this would be a great video to make because everything in my bag I purchased with my own money. I'm not signed by anyone. I'm not on staff with anyone. I wasn't given anything. Everything here is something that I paid for. Right before we get started, I noticed that not many of you guys are subscribed for my latest videos, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. So let's get right into it. All right, so first thing that we're gonna go over, I guess, is the bag. So I've got a Titleist Players 4 bag with my name engraved on the back plate. Moving on into the bag, I've got all my golf balls. I've got a few gloves, got a glove attached to the back here, and then I've got my rangefinder in the back pouch just because I lost the holder to it. It fell off my bag one time, no idea where it went, so I just throw it right back in the pouch. It's the NX7 Pro. I've had it for about 5-6 years now. Still going strong, love it, perfect, very nice. Moving on to the tee pouch, we've got a couple tees, couple range tokens, and a few ball markers. Just quick grab and go when I just go out and play on the course. Moving on to this side pocket down here, got my Titleist tee bag that just has, you know, Sharpies, line tool on it, a couple extra tees, couple extra ball markers. Just some stuff, help me stay organized. The other thing I keep is my yardage book holder, scorecard holder, whatever you want to call it. I got this from Poppy Ridge from a tournament, bought it in their pro shop. The scorecard in here is my 67 from the Dungeness course in Sequim, Washington. 32 on the front, 35 on the back. That was a cool round, great round. Moving on to these other pouches over here. I've got, I guess, a quarter zip that I left in here. Yardage book from that same course. A few old gloves, and then some wrist tape, because you never know when your wrist's gonna start hurting on the course. If you hit a root, if you hit something. I just got some tape, finger tape. Just got some multiple uses for that. Now we'll get to the good stuff, the clubs. We'll start with our wedges. For my wedges, I play a 60 degree, 56, and 52 degree. I've got the SM8 Vokey wedge, Titleist Vokey wedge in the 60 degree with 10 degrees of bounce, and it's an S grind. It gets the job done. I can feel like I can do anything I want around the greens. I do kind of want to experiment going down to an 8 degree bounce, just because I feel like there's a little more versatility off of the firmer lies with that. But as you can see, it is worn down. I need a new 60. I'd get a lot more spin. There's some nicks and tarnishes on it, but sand wedge is pretty old. Not nearly as much wear as the 60, just because I chip primarily with the 60 degree. But the 56 is also a 10 degrees of bounce, S grind, Titleist SM7, so 1 year later than the SM8. Still working for me. It's got a lot of wear. But like I said, everything in my bag is something that I purchased. I don't just go buy brand new clubs every year. I don't have that money. Next, going to my 52 degree gap wedge is the SM8, 8 degrees of bounce, and it's an F grind. I'm actually not too sure what the F grind even means, but basically I love the way this feels. I do chip with it occasionally if I have, you know, 30, 40, 50 feet of green to work with. It also reacts very well in the fairway off of a full shot. So I love the gap wedge. Moving on to the irons. I got some pretty beat up irons. I love them. We'll get to the good stuff right here. I've got the Callaway X-Forge 2018 irons. I love them. I got them with the KBS Tour 120s, extra stiff. with the white rubber kind of Golf Pride grips on them. All of these are plus 1 inch in length, so I don't have them set to standard. They're plus 1 inch. They're kind of heavy because they're plus 1 inch. They're the 120s, and they got some of the heaviest grips that you can buy on them at mid-size as well. I buy everything myself. There's no need for me to go buy a set right now because these definitely have at least two more years in them before I even need to get new ones. I bought them pre-owned off of like Callaway pre-owned when I was a senior in high school, just because they were the only plus 1 irons that I could find for under like $600 anywhere. So I bought them. They probably were not the shafts I needed at the time, but I eventually grew into them, which actually now they probably fit my build perfectly, my swing speed and everything. But I've never been fit for irons. I wasn't fit for these. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get fit if I ever get on staff with someone or sign. And maybe I'm swinging the wrong things because I don't know. I've never been fit. They've been working for me. Last few rounds I've played, I've been averaging about 14, 15 greens. There's no complaint here with the irons. I will say my 4-iron is pretty beat up. A few shots off of some cart paths and some tournaments where I liked the lie better than where I was going to drop. So the 4-iron is pretty beat up. There's some nicks on the 7-iron. There's some nicks on the face of some of these clubs. But like I said, they're going to get the job done. And if I hit a bad shot, it's most likely going to be me, my bad swing, not the club. So still rocking them, love them, great irons. Moving on to the 2-iron, we've got the Callaway X Forged 2018 2-iron at 18 degrees of loft. So it matches my iron set perfectly. I got a bunch of lead tape on there just because the head was super light. Every year in college or every semester, we would go through and test our swing weights, test the weight of our clubs, all that. It's super confusing. I don't even remember how to do it. It's like C1, or it's like C4 through like 12 or something, and then there's D something, and then E. D4 I think is like the standard weight that you want with every club, and I was at like a C4 or a C7 or something like that. I could be completely wrong. I don't know a ton about it. It's a lot of just nonsense, but there is certain things that basically you want to be in the D's at least. That's like the best swing weight. So I put a bunch of lead tape on it until I got it to where I wanted it. I've got the Tour AD hybrid 95X shaft. These shafts are really expensive, and I got this entire 2-iron on OfferUp for $150. An absolute steal, and it's kind of crazy that it just matches my iron set, because that's not even why I got it. I got it because of the shaft. So huge steal on OfferUp. If you guys want to save some money or are bored, just look at clubs that are on OfferUp, because there's some hidden gems sometimes. You just got to be looking. Next up, got the 3-wood with a Shoals Celebrity Classic head cover on it. We've got the Cobra LTDX LS 3-wood with the hot face club. I think these are from like 2022 maybe, with the Tensei 75 gram extra stiff shaft with the same grip that I got on all my clubs. I love this thing. I don't usually draw the driver just because I'm a big fader of the ball with driver. I draw my irons and I like to play a fade with driver. And so if there's a hole that I need to hit a draw on, I always just either hit a 2-iron or this 3-wood, because I can definitely turn this thing over. Whereas my driver, it's more I got to work really hard to turn it over. But I love the 3-wood. It just pops off the face. It goes about 265 carry. Sometimes I can hit it up to 280. Just depends, with the lie, the conditions, how hot it is, the elevation, all that. I mean, There's times where I've hit this thing 240, and there's times where I've hit it 290. It's just, that's why I'm not a big stickler on distance, just because it's all conditional. It's not ever standard. Now, on to the big dog. Got a skull head cover on there. I don't even know where I got it, but it's pretty cool. I like it. So the driver, I'm rocking with the Titleist TSR 3. 8 degrees, but I think I bumped it up to about 9.5, I think is what it's set to right now. Set in neutral weight. Got the Tensei Black 65 gram extra stiff shaft. I was thinking about going to a 70 gram shaft, but I actually got fit and the 65 gram, just the numbers were better. And I love this thing. I've been swinging it really solid, using it as a weapon recently. Now we're getting on to the putter. I've got a Lucky head cover, American flag head cover on it. Love this head cover. The original head cover, the magnet came out of it, and so I couldn't actually use it anymore. So I grabbed this one, I think out of Dick's Sporting Goods. But for the actual putter itself, I've got an even roll hatchback ER5 milled putter with just the standard shaft that it comes with. And I actually threw a super stroke on the putter about a week ago, and I've been putting lights out. So I putt claw, and this super stroke is the claw 2.0 grip, so it's built for the way I grip the club, which is like this. I mean, I shot 65 the other day and I had 12 putts on the back. So I'm finally getting used to the grip change. Last but not least, that I forgot to go over is the towel and alignment sticks. The towel I'm rocking is the PNGA Amateur. This is from, it was at Gold Mountain, I believe. I shot 79.69. Last thing is my alignment sticks. I've got two alignment sticks from my college. They actually gave us these in one of the years for gear, one of the gear days. So it's just my St. Martin's University, alignment sticks, which are cool. Still repping my college. I had the college bag with, the school name on it, but now that I'm pro and I'm playing in my pro tournament coming up, I didn't really want to use the college bag because I'm not playing for them no more. So at least I still have a hint of, where I played my college ball at, but got the fresh bag about 2 weeks ago. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for the What's in the Bag video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you might have learned something. I'm not loyal to one brand. As you can see, my bag is a bunch of mismatched, clubs. I play what I like. I play what feels the best. And I'm not loyal to any one brand. At the end of the day, it's probably you, not the clubs. The clubs do help to a certain extent, but if you miss a fairway, it's probably your swing, not the club. So don't get too fixated on clubs. It's a lot of money. Get what you like, get what you're confident in. Don't just buy what everyone else is buying. Don't buy the new stuff every year if you don't need to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and leave a like and a subscribe. I'm on the road to 1K once again, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.